Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. So, this is the second day after I got back, and I've got the new box set up. All the drawers are sorted out and lined. They come with the liners. It's a little bit wobbly at the moment because there's no weight in it, obviously. So what I'm going to do now is transfer all the tools from this box into this one. And the roll cabinet I'll be keeping, but the top boxes I'm going to give to Amir with a second roll cabinet I've got over there, because he's working out of a cantilever toolbox in Bosnia, so he's very happy about that. They're Wisnet, which they're okay, but the bottom box is very handy for welding tools and stuff. I have two of these, but I have another spare box that this came with originally. So yeah, so I'm going to transfer all the tools from this into here, which I won't show you because that's boring. And I've got a lot of overspill tools that will now fit into here, like the door skinning tool, you know, the crimper, and lots of other bits and pieces which are sitting in these shelves at the back here. So that's going to be the next job. One of the big jobs I have to do tomorrow morning, I'm going to go down and pick up the number plates for the Jaguar. They're stored in a safe when it's off the road, and I'll pick them up tomorrow and put them back on the car. And I have to do the upper steering bush, which is, I'll bring this over to you. Excuse me a second. And I bought these. This is the steering bushes, or the upper steering bush for the E-Type. Fortunately, I have a detachable steering wheel, so it's very easy to get in and do it. I actually bought two sets because they're like about €8. But unfortunately one of them's cracked. I can hear it clicking, so that's a job I have to do tomorrow, and I'll sort that out in the morning. I wanted to show you these. These are from a subscriber of mine, a guy that's been with me almost from day one, and Peter's his name, and Pete, and they're actually two oil cans. But as you can see, they're O'Brien's oil, which I'm going to do some checking on. Peter Froud, sorry, I should say. I hope he doesn't mind me doing his full name, but Peter Froud. It's been, as I say, he's been with me from almost from day one. Really nice guy. I've met him in the UK. Anyway, he was having a clean out. He's moved house. He was having a clean out and asked me if I would like this stuff, and obviously I said yes straight away. But O'Brien's oil. So as I say, I'll do some checking on this, on the history of these, because I don't remember it. It's certainly long before my time. I mean, I'm an old sod, but this must be quite some time ago. So it's two beautiful jugs, the patina on them. Is it patina or patina? However you pronounce it, doesn't really matter. The age is, as you can see, but this one's in really, really nice condition. So is that one, but this one's got a much nicer front to it. And also he gave me this tool here. So this is the tool here, and also he gave me a second tool, which was a Sykes Picavan spring loaded tool. In actual fact, it's for putting the, when you have rear or front brake shoes, and you want to push the spring in and put the clip in and turn it. They're very difficult to do. You have to push them on and turn them. Well, this tool did that. And in fact, my brother-in-law's got it because he's doing an MGC at the moment. Anyway, this tool here, now it has the name of the tool on it, which you won't be able to see, I'm sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it, and then you can see how it works. Okay, you can see how the tool works. So, because nobody guessed the guest t-shirt, or the 7 out of the 9 people that I spoke to from YouTube, if you can tell me the first person to send me an email, not a comment, an email on davejaguar66@gmail.com, we'll get a t-shirt. So this is the tool. Alright, just tell me what this tool is or what it's for. Some of the older guys will know what it is, some of the younger ones won't. Okay? So that's really all I've got at the moment. I'm going to go through all the parts, the spare parts, and lay them all out, and I'll show you. We're going to do the next segment. You'll see it in the flash of an eye. So this is the tool cabinet that's going to go with those two boxes over there for Amir, so I think he'd be pretty happy with that. And that one over there is the same as the box under it, and I need to keep those for the welding equipment. It looks like he was starting to work on this. He hasn't worked on the bonnet because obviously he was too busy doing the garden, the house and the garage, but we'll knock that out. But it looks like he's already started on that panel there. I remember there being a massive dent in it. It looks like he's already started to work on it. So there's the two engines, looking lovely, but they could be even cleaner than they are now, especially those carburetors. On this engine, this is our engine for my XK, or for our XK, and this is Johann's, and I have the manifolds and I have to rebuild the carburetors, but I'll explain at the end of the video why this has happened and why we've brought everything back from Bristol Classic and Sports Cars. So that'll come at the end. Anyway, so just to give you an idea, this is a powered steering rack for an XK150. So this replaces the upper shaft, and you can see there's the motor on it. Now I know it looks like just a Cummins garden wiper motor, but there's a bit more to it than that. And this is the ECU, or the control box for it, and these are some of the parts that come with it. And you can probably see here that there is I'll pop it on there, this is just some of the wiring for it, the wiring harness. But you can see here there's a control knob, and basically what this does, this will go on under the dashboard, and you can turn this so you can have more or less power from this motor, particularly when you're parking, because they're quite a heavy car. You can imagine it's a heavy chassis, a fairly heavy car, and even though they're a steering rack, you need to have pretty strong arms when you're stationary or when you're pulling away. So the idea of this is you can control it with this. It's almost like a rheostat on a Kenlo fan. So you can have it up high when you're going slow speeds, and you can actually even turn it off if you want to get the real feel, you know, when you're at high speed, or you can keep it in. But this is the shaft, and there's two of these. There's one on the bottom there, and this one I've just opened up. And to give you an idea, I was absolutely shocked. We ordered them. I had an idea they were going to be fairly expensive, but it was double what I thought. I thought they were going to be around, well, I won't go into that, but I thought they would be half of what they were, and when I got the bill I was a bit shocked, to say the least. One of these power steering racks, or electric steering racks, is more money than Sean paid for his new Mini BMC 3T, or the Mini 30, and I'm not going to disclose what that was, but that's the fact, Sean. This was just a little bit over what you paid for one of them for your car. Unbelievable. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. It's because it's an XK150 1958 Jaguar, and they think they can just ask what they want and they get it 9 times out of 10 because people want the stuff. But these things, they've got them for all sorts of cars, you know, Aston Martins, all kinds of stuff. But you pay for the name. Okay, just finishing up, I put this, we had it on the floor yesterday, and I'll come out a bit. And what I did, I've put it onto these jack stand movers, or you normally put these on the tyres and you pump them up. They're a really great bit of kit. So normally what happens is those rollers there come in, but I put it on a piece of wood so you can see I can actually move it around fairly easy on my own, which is because we'll have to clean it up and everything. So yeah, lots of parts I came back with. Unfortunately, I came back with very few Mini parts because the trailer was absolutely full, and so was the car. The car was stuffed to the ceiling. And in fact, when I got to Mini Sport, I had to pick up these two boxes for Max and that windscreen, so I had even less room. Basically, these are all the parts from that went over to England to be refurbished, and they're actually the original bits of the XK150. You can see, this is a glove box. Now what's happening now is these are being made into wood. Well, not this, but the new fronts are wood veneer. And I have some examples here to show you, hopefully. So this is, to give you an idea, this, I don't know if that's going to show up very well. Let me take it into the light a bit. You can see it better now. Yeah, okay, you see it a little bit better now. So you can see that's the dark wood, which is going to be the new veneer for Johan's XK. He picked the dark one. And to give you an idea of the contrast, I went for the lighter wood because I liked it better. And I'll show you, it's a different piece, but all the woods are the same colour, or for each car. And this is the one I've gone for. You can see this quite stark, if I put that over the hole maybe. You can see there's quite stark contrast. The dark is nice, but I much prefer the light colour, the light veneer. I just think it shows the green up nicer. So there we are. So now I have to find somewhere to get the gauges reworked, because I won't be going back to Bristol Classic and Sports Car, because we had some issues, and which we resolved, but I spent 12 days in the UK as opposed to 7 because of this issue, which I'll go into at some point. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And like I say, I'll be working on the E-Type next. So, bye for now. Take care. Stay safe, keep the faith, and enjoy your hobby. Bye.